Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome back to another video. I hope you're having a wonderful day. In today's video I'm going over the whole portfolio again, and this is slightly different. I want to talk about in the last few months. I've been busy quite a lot. I haven't actually put a lot of effort into making sure I stay in the course in terms of what I would like where I would like this portfolio to be by the end of the year. I've realized I've only invested a small amount of money in comparison to what I did this time last year. So I will be aggressively buying more, and I'll tell you more about that later on. But yeah, so I just want to make sure I've explained to you guys what dividends I've received this month, the buys and the sells. We'll talk about quickly the watch list and the strategy going forward, which is the most important thing about this video today, because that is something I've been looking at the portfolio just the last couple of days. I took a sit back, I just thought, you know what, let me have a look at where I am or where I need to be. Am I actually meeting basically the targets that I set for myself and for the portfolio? So, and the answer was yes, but there are things that I need to change, and I will talk about that in a bit. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the income side of things. As you know, I do own a property in the UK. I've talked about that before. If you're interested to know what I paid for and how much and what it was, go and find that video. I think I did it April of last year, I think March of last year. So go and have a look at that video first. So it gives me a rental income of £510. There's a management company that manages it plus the VAT, so they take about £61. Alhamdulillah, this month, in the month of November, there has been no repairs, which is very nice to hear. And obviously these things do happen, right? But obviously I received £448.80, which is basically what I normally expect from this rental income. So yeah, so this is one of my passive income that I absolutely love, and inshallah in the future, just to let you guys know, my plan is to own a couple of more properties, inshallah, that can give me some sort of a passive income going forward. If I own a couple of more properties that can give me more or less same amount, and if I can make 500 from each one of these, 1500, and then obviously my portfolios and everything else, inshallah, I could potentially one day just say, you know what, I don't have to go to work, or I can, pursue other things that I want to do with my life. It's not, I'm not the kind of person that just likes, I absolutely love what I do, but I don't want to make this rat race just a thing. Okay, I don't want this to be my life. I want to do more than that, inshallah. So that's the long-term plan, and if this gives me the freedom to do the things that I want to do, alhamdulillah, that will be absolutely amazing. So like I've always said to you guys, I am trying to be transparent. I have been sharing my journey with you guys for a long time now. I've started this basically whole YouTube thing because I wanted to share my journey with you guys. And the reason I did that was because when I first started and I was trying to find videos out there, I was trying to find people like-minded that are trying to invest in Sharia compliance, like talking about stocks and so on. It was very difficult. It was very difficult to find things, and that's what pushed me to actually start this. I genuinely, I'm very kind of shy guy. I don't like basically doing these things, but I thought, you know what? If I can't find it, I might as well just start and see how it goes. And it's going really well. There's about 2,000 people who are out there right now subscribed to this channel for whatever reason. Okay, alhamdulillah, I'm grateful. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. I've been doing this now for almost 2 years, and almost every single week, every single month, I share with you guys. I do the portfolio updates. I don't hide anything. When I first started, I think it was like £20,000 or whatever I had in this portfolio, and as you can see right now, we're looking about 61,000, almost £62,000. So yeah, if you kind of enjoy this kind of content, please just give the videos a like, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your family and friends, and I appreciate that, genuinely appreciate that, right? So let's go and look at now the buys and sales for this month. So as you can see here, I have not added much of, basically, in terms of normally my target every single month is £1,000. I haven't done that because first of all, the beginning of the month I wasn't well, and then I haven't had enough time to actually do a bit more research. So I only focused on companies that were undervalued, companies that I needed to bring down in terms of my averaging it down, right? So I just focused on those companies. As you can see, Unilever, Cisco, VF Corporations, and Medtronic, Segro, and obviously PSA basically public storage, is the companies that I've actually added to. I haven't bought anything new, I haven't sold anything, and that was about £650 just the worth of stocks that I bought this month. And at the same time, total income was about, basically, that will be added to the overall portfolio, is about £28. So there you have it, the buys and sells. In terms of dividends, it's going well, okay? It's going really well. Let me show you the dividends first of all. As you can see here, we started at the beginning of the year with £25 in January of this basically year, and right now we are basically November to basically almost to £50 for this month. December will be way better, and I'll share with you in a second. And as you can see here, let me just zoom in because I want you to be able to see the progress in this, right? So 2021, I made £558 in dividends. In 2020, I only started in May of 2020. Well, I started in January, whatever, but the companies I was buying was like literally terrible. So I write them off completely. And I'm talking about only in this portfolio, because I did have at the time, Halal and Lansdowne basically was my brokerage of that account. So basically at the time, and I haven't actually included that. So May of 2020, I've been paid £3. May of 2021 was about £13. And May of 2022, I've been paid almost £58. So you can see the progress every single month from a month year ago and where it is right now. And as you can see right now, we've got about £50 for this month. And in total that year, I was paid £163, 558 £558, and right now almost closer to £1,000, and it will be above £1,000 by the end of December, inshallah. Why? Because when you look at this, okay, December, I'm expecting at least, okay, $310, and these are the companies that are paying me every single, basically in the next couple of weeks. So from 3M to J&J, Unilever, UPS, Cummins, Home Depot, and so on, all the way to S&P and Global. So every single one of these companies will be paying me in the next couple of weeks, and we'll see how that goes, inshallah. So as you can see, in December, I'm expecting 300. So after basically the 15%, whatever, okay, it will be way above £200, which is basically probably one of the highest that I've been paid so far. But the next couple of months, obviously January, because of the companies that I own, a lot of them don't pay in January because they're paying in December. Okay, January will be a bit of a drop, February will be okay, and then back again in March. So the December, March, June, and also September are the 3-4 months basically where I get paid a lot because the companies, because of the nature of the companies that I own in my portfolio. So yeah, just going back here, as you can see, there's a progress there. Okay, and this is really important when you're doing this kind of thing. Just first month you might get paid, and so just don't be disheartened. Just start. Okay, start and keep investing. Be consistent, and that's the most important thing. Okay, and some people will tell you, "Oh, why are you doing dividends, this and that?" When I started this, genuinely, I've got 2 friends who were at the time were buying either crypto or high-flying stocks. And both of them right now, one of them is down £60,000 and the other one is down £20,000. And genuinely, I love these brothers and I talk to them all the time. And at the time, I was saying to them, guys, I do have a strategy. I'm not really chasing high-flying stocks. I don't want to put a lot of money into crypto. Crypto, I'm actually down so much. I put in 2,000, and right now is about $700 or whatever it is. So I feel their pain and I understand where they're coming from. But at the time, I keep saying to them, you know what? It's great to have these high-flying things, but make sure that's at least 1% of your net worth, not the entire thing. You can't do that, especially in this day and age, okay? If you're like me and you go to work every single morning, you work hard for your money, the last thing you want to do is put all that money into some high-flying thing and then completely lose out. And that's not nice, right? That gives you a really bad feeling. I would hate to be in that position. Since I'm starting in this portfolio, okay, alhamdulillah, I've made realized profit of almost £5,000. And that basically, after some of the losses that I've taken in the last 2 years, basically that's after it's been subtracted. So I lost about £1,000, give or take, on different stocks. Like for example, Stanley Black & Decker is one of the companies that I used to own in my portfolio. When it went basically non-Sharia compliant and I was down, I think £300 or whatever it was at the time, I took the hit and I left it, basically completely sold it. Okay. When it comes to dividends, £1,600. Okay. And a total deposit that I made into this account is £51,000. And right now, as you can see here, okay, we are looking about basically 61,000. So 10,000 came from basically total gains. So it's really important that you focus on the things that are important to you and don't chase high flying. And if you're getting small dividends, do not worry about it. It will grow. Keep buying. Keep dollar cost averaging every single week, every single month, as much as you can. If the only money that you could put into the market is £20 a week, then do that. Absolutely, genuinely do that. Why not? Okay. Buy high quality companies, and that leads me to my strategy of what I'm doing. I'm not buying high flying stocks. Okay, I'm buying quality companies, quality dividend stocks, okay, that have a couple of things. First one, basically growing revenue, because that's how they make their money. Then they have a free cash flow, so hopefully they can cover their dividends, and they have a growing dividends. Okay. And overall, if the company has some cash, they are more likely to be around for a long time. If a company have a zero cash, so like what's happened to FTX recently, right? Because they ran out of cash, they couldn't borrow money, and that's why they went bankrupt. These things do happen. So if you own a company that pays dividends, and that dividend is growing at least to say 6-7% every single year, and that company has a cash in hand, that they can cover that dividend, buy back their own shares, right? As well as obviously top revenue, the revenue is growing, the net income is growing. So you're looking at holistically where the business is right now. So I look around and I look at companies, for example, Cisco in my portfolio. I bought this company recently, right? It's up a little bit since I bought it. I wanted it to come back down so I can buy more. The reason is when I look at a company like Cisco, I look at it, do we need this company right now? And the answer is absolutely yes. Do we need this company in the future? And absolutely yes. Because when you think about it, there's something called Internet of Things, which is basically sooner or later you're going to have a fridge in your house that basically sends you a text message because it's connected to the internet, whatever. It will send you a text message when you run out of milk. Okay, and that's where we're heading. That's the future, unfortunately, where whether we like it or not, that's what's going to happen. So this company are investing a lot of money into Internet of Things. They've already started. So if a fridge company wants to build that, the company they're going to talk to is Cisco, because Cisco has the devices that needs to go into those fridges and other devices in your household. So from Internet of Things, from the networking side of things, from basically changing their business model from normally buying one product to subscription model, okay, it's actually diversifying. And for me, in the long run, I know this company is going to be around for a long time. And this is important. So when you have that kind of mindset and you're doing your research day in, day out, you can sleep well at night knowing that these companies will be fine. And if they go down 10%, then that gives you the opportunity as an investor to add more money into these companies. Okay, and that's my strategy. I'm buying quality companies that, like I said, paying dividends, growing dividends, have their free cash flow, total revenue is basically growing, and on top of that, they're buying back their own shares. Okay, so as a shareholder, they're not diluting my own shares. I'm actually gaining more. Okay, I own more of the business in the long run. So every single company in my portfolio right now is under scrutiny. So in the next few weeks, I will be looking at every single company in my portfolio and basically make sure they meet these criteria. Because lately, honestly, I have not been focusing more on the companies that I own. I've been more focused on just making sure that everything is okay, buy the companies that are down, and just kind of leave it there as is. But in the next few weeks, I will be doing more research on every single one of these companies and see where they are, and if I need to keep it in my portfolio or completely get rid of it and basically add that money to another company. Honestly, because when I look around here and I'm just like, right, so companies, for example, J&J, Okay, I know it's a quality company. They will be around for a very long time. This is my highest holdings right now, as you can see, almost 6.5%. Okay, I have almost £4,000 in that company. I need to make sure that company is not going anywhere, or something crazy might happen or whatever. Company that I actually had in my portfolio for a long time, and that has been in the red right now. Look at it. Unilever is finally in the green, almost 2% up. And I'm still buying one share of this company every single week, and we'll see how it goes. Another great company that I own, I have not basically looked at, is Union Pacific and Visa. These great companies, I've actually neglected them for a long time. So what I'm doing in the next basically 3 to 4 weeks is basically looking at, again, my watch list that I always create and update it. So I will have a video coming up in the next couple of days that will show you the companies that will definitely be staying in my portfolio, the ones that are leaving, and so on. But the most important of that video will be the fact that I'm updating my watch list for the next 3 months. As you know, we always do it 3 months in advance, and then I focus on these companies. So if I, for example, include in that list a ASML, for example, I will have the price target, okay, a margin safety, and so on. And then I will wait for that basically to happen. As soon as it hits that price target, I will get notification from Trading 212, okay, and then I will buy more of that company. So that's my strategy. That's what I'm doing. That I hope you do have something written down as a strategy that you focus on. And when you do that, it helps you. It clears your mind. If the market goes down 10% today, you don't care. Honestly, why would you care? Because the companies that you own are not just basically, they are a company in the end of the day. The price doesn't really matter. And when they go down, you know, companies like ASML might be around for a long time. You've done your research, you love the company, everything about it is perfect. It goes down 10%, then you buy more of that company, right? So that's my strategy. That's what I'm doing. And the last couple of days, basically, just we've seen the markets just going up. It kind of felt like 2020. Tesla 6% up, other companies 4%, 5%. Every single company that I looked at, especially actually I was looking at the a lot of the auto manufacturing companies, and look at it, some of them are up 13%, 14%, 27%. Company called Ride, I don't even know what that is, 23% up. Okay, 20Li, I don't know who that is, but 22% up. So there are speculative companies out there, and people will come and tell you, oh, have you seen so and so, you should buy more. And the next 2-3 months, what happens? They just go downhill. So please have a strategy. Focus on the long run. Focus on the companies that you love and understand. And then in the long run, only Allah knows what might happen. But for you, at least you have a strategy that you can focus on. I hope you enjoyed the video. Transparency and everything I'm doing here. And genuinely, if you like what I'm doing, please give the videos a like. If you think, okay, that you've not gained anything out of this, then khalas, that's fine. Absolutely. I'm cool with that. Okay. But like I said to you guys, I've only started this thing honestly just to share my journey. I don't have to do this. I don't make money out of this channel or anything. So I'm trying to do the best that I can to help the brothers and sisters out there just to kind of start investing in the market and so on. Have a wonderful day and keep up, basically watch out for the couple of new videos that I've got planned for this weekend, inshallah. That will be coming out just on set tomorrow and Sunday, inshallah. And yeah, if you have any questions, as always, please let me know. I'm more than happy to answer, okay, when I get time. And I will share the portfolio link as well, so you can see the allocations. I haven't changed much, to be honest with you. The only buys and sales that I made this month is basically what I shared with you guys here. The rest of it is basically what we talked about last time. And the strategy, I will definitely be doing a video on that, so as soon as I get time. So have a wonderful day. Assalamu alaikum.